Divine Feminine, what's up, girl? I'm here to do a little check-in reading with you, see what's going on. Welcome to my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please keep in mind, I do cuss and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on right now, okay? I do start all my cards out upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals. That's some bullshit. Also, I pre-shuffle, lay some cards out just so we can get started and I can see what's going on with you. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Feminine, and I don't give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video. Let's get started, G. I asked how you were feeling, Divine Feminine. What's popping with you, right? You got the Wheel of Fortune with the false person in the community cards. So I feel like, number one, I feel like the trash is taking itself out. Like I just told my homegirl the other day, you know what I'm saying, about haters, people not clapping for you when you win, all that shit. These motherfuckers was fake ass friends, fake ass people, right, in your circle. Same shit that we've been talking about. But the trash is taking itself out right now. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers just kind of just dissolving in front of you and shit. Friends, family, whatever the fucks. Job, people, co-workers, all that shit. Motherfuckers just kind of leaving you, but it's like, cool, I ain't really had to do shit, you know what I mean? Let that motherfucker go. You ain't really fighting for no relationships with nobody, especially fake ass motherfuckers. You just letting it go where it needs to go, G. Like, oh well, shit. Got the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups here. Two of Cups, Six of Cups with Judication, main female, and Whitney Houston, right? I feel like this is about the divine masculine right here. So a lot of y'all are kind of like in your feelings about this motherfucker right now. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you what the card's saying. I'm a little bit in my feelings about mine, but we'll get to all that shit on what the feelings and all that shit are. But I feel like with this Two of Cups and this Six of Cups, this is more so like reminiscing. I don't really feel like you like crying and shit. I feel like you just questioning shit. I feel like y'all are questioning like, damn, okay, is this still my divine masculine? Am I his divine feminine? I feel like a lot of y'all are questioning it. You got damn Whitney Houston. This the Heartbreak Hotel, right? All I really wanted was some of your time. Instead, you told me lies when someone else was on your mind. What you do to me, right? This is this shit. This is you just want to know what's going on. Why'd you do it? Right? With the Judication card and the main female in Whitney Houston. You just want to know what's up. Like, was this shit all fake or was this the Heartbreak Hotel the whole motherfucking time, right? You know why this shit is happening to you, Divine Feminine, why these friends are leaving, taking the trash out, trash take itself out, why you questioning divine masculine and all this other shit is because you die into the flesh, G. You can't be divine and still be attached to this 3D shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It hurts to be crucified. You know what I mean? I'm sure Jesus wasn't having a good fucking time on the cross, G. You know what I'm saying? It hurts to be crucified. But the resurrection with the magician, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is like, how is your bounce back game so strong? Y'all are dying to the flesh. High honor. This is my God card. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be part of the Lord of Heaven's armies, as the Bible says, right? In the Old Testament, that's what it says. If you want to be a 5-star general in this divine army, you're going to have to die to the flesh. Divine feminine means you're going to lose friends. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, you may lose divine masculine. Let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? If this motherfucker don't never come through, what you going to do? I mean, like, honestly, that's one of the things that got to be put on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a plan A, B, and C. Like, okay, if this motherfucker don't come through, am I still riding with God? Am I still going to be divine? Hell yeah, you are. If you keep doing the work, you know what I'm saying? Like I keep telling y'all, if y'all are just in this whole divine shit just to be with divine masculine, number one, you ain't never going to get them. And number two, I'm questioning your real divinity because it's almost like you got stipulations behind your divinity and shit. Like, well, I only want to be a divine feminine and shit if I get my divine masculine. Like, no, it don't work like that, G. You know what I'm saying? You either divine or you not. You know what I'm saying? You either choosing God or you not, basically. So what's happening is you die into the flesh. Some of y'all are resisting it. You know what I'm saying? And just like, nope, nope, nope. I want my divine masculine. And that's why it's bothering you like it is. You know what I mean? And some of y'all are just letting the process happen because it's all about God at the end. Fuck what they talking about. God gonna bless us with everything anyway. If you don't get the divine masculine, right? Divine feminine. Let's say this motherfucker don't come through. You think God just gonna have you be the fucking cat lady for the rest of your life? You know what I'm saying? He ain't about to do that shit. He gonna deliver somebody better than divine masculine. Granted, you wanted divine masculine, but I mean, shit, he gonna deliver something better. You know what I mean? And best believe divine masculine is gonna pay for that, for rejecting God's blessing. So it's like I tell you all the time, it's a win-win for you. Whether you get divine masculine, win for Gryffindor, right? If you don't get divine masculine, it's still a win for Gryffindor because God is still gonna deliver you something even more magical, G, on top of all the other shit that you want, you know? I feel like y'all just getting impatient. with the Seven of Pentacles. Y'all getting impatient just because shit's not happening around you on the 3D. Y'all need to stop focusing on that shit. Y'all keep focusing on that 3D shit, you missing all the fucking good shit on the 5D. You know what I'm saying? Your gifts should be enhancing. Your spiritual gifts. You know what I mean? Like the way you feel about yourself, all that shit should be like glowing right now. You resisting it. You resisting it with this Amy Winehouse card. This is the, now I'm about to make a scene like I'm Amy Winehouse, right? This is y'all saying, no, 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 right? Resisting the dying to the flesh. You got to. You got to. It's hard as fuck. And I'm going to tell you this much. It's lonely as fuck. I don't know if y'all thought this shit was like gonna be easy, and maybe some of us did in the beginning. Like, okay, I like being a divine feminine. I'm gonna get my divine masculine, like we chosen, blah, 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 blah. But don't none of that shit come easy, G. So all these feelings that y'all feeling up here as far as like losing people that didn't need to motherfucking be around anyway, questioning divine masculine if this shit is really gonna work out, if it's not, and all that shit. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. That part don't even matter. Only thing that matters is from the death card, the magician, and the high honor. That's the only thing that mattered to me in this spread, is dying to the flesh and serving God, really. Because, I mean, shit, he gonna come through for everything else. You know what I mean? How you know God ain't waiting for you to do you, divine feminine, to deliver divine masculine? For some of y'all don't want divine masculine. It's all Gucci. You still like dying to the flesh and resurrecting and becoming this badass bitch, right? Regardless. We like, you know who we are, divine feminine? What was them bitch's name? Danity Kane, y'all. This is us. This is us, y'all. We in the car. We ride slow. We doing things that the girls don't do. The boys stare. We smile back. All my girls in the rainbow Cadillacs. Yeah, that's us, yo. That's us. We popping. We popping. We show stopping. We show stopping. That's what we doing. So we can't worry about these motherfuckers that's leaving. They can't ride in the rainbow Cadillacs with us. You know what I'm saying? If divine masculine don't want to roll, oh well. The boys stare, we smile back. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? We still got this shit popping. So y'all need to get up out this energy and stop worrying about your past. That's the flesh that you dying to. You got to die to it. You got to. Let that shit go. I'm telling you. I know it's easier said than done, but fuck, it's like, it's happening anyway. You ain't even got no control over none of this shit, divine feminine. You ain't got no control over these fake ass people leaving your life. Tower at the bottom of the deck. So all this shit need to come down, right? You can't build no house on no sinking sand. Everybody know you have to build your house on the solid rock, right? Can't build your house on sand. All these relationships were built on sand. These fake ass friends and shit, that shit was built on sand, just built over the years because y'all motherfuckers know each other. This shit with divine masculine, that shit was built on sand. Let's keep it 100. It was. Because we going through the separation phase. We wouldn't all be separated if the shit wasn't built on sand. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no side karmic bitch and have a divine feminine. AKA your house was built on sand. AKA all that shit gotta die, divine feminine. The flesh gotta die, boo-boo, in order for that shit to come back like even stronger, better on some solid shit, right? Now we got all the tools to do it. God has provided us with that, with this high honor card. All we gotta do is fucking watch the shit grow with the Seven of Pentacles. But I still feel like some of this is y'all watching the shit grow, right? Some of y'all are doing this, but some of y'all are impatient because Amy Winehouse came out. They tried to make me go to rehab, right? Rehab is dying to the flesh. But some divine feminine said, no, 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 right? Basically. Also, you know what else I hear too with this Amy Winehouse card? Especially in regards to these fucking fake ass friends. I told you I was trouble. Don't you know I'm no good? With this false person card. These motherfuckers ain't no good. Divine masculine really ain't. He told you he was trouble. You knew he was trouble. Red flags. You knew these friends were trouble. Don't you know they ain't no good? Yeah, you do. So let that shit die. Divine masculine will either resurrect, you know what I'm saying, like you have. If it's really your divine and God wants this union to be, you know what I'm saying, then he'll resurrect and he'll meet you there. But these fake ass, false ass Judas, these fucking false ass community people and shit, fuck them, right? Fuck them people. Who give a fuck, right? Let's see here. Let's see what's blocking you, divine feminine, from ascending even more. Don't we want to get to the highest, the high? How high? I want to be like Red Man and fucking Method Man. I want to be how high? You know what I mean? That's how high I want to be. So let's see. What's blocking you from ascending, moving forward from this shit, from these people, from divine masculine, all that shit? What's blocking divine feminine? King of Swords came out. Sorry, divine feminine. Well, shit, the magician's out here. When the magician's out here, I say that could be everybody. So that's you. So what's blocking you, Divine Feminine? You got the King of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. You fucking think too motherfucking much, G. You know what I'm saying? And you tell too many motherfuckers about what's going on. Trying to still explain to motherfuckers about what's going on. Some shit they ain't gonna understand with the Eight of Swords. Like you trying to get it. I feel like you're trying to get advice from people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you confusing yourself. You probably going to multiple tarot fucking channels, tarot readers and shit, talking to multiple people about the situation. That's what's confusing you. You only need to talk to one. High honor, God. Really, not even me. I'm the ghetto nun and shit, and I still ain't gonna be able to tell you what God could tell you about your own personal life, your gifts, your relationship with the divine masculine, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hold the keys to your life. You know what I'm saying? God holds the keys to your life. And if you are, which you hear in the convent, so you must be, right? Divine feminine, stop telling these motherfuckers shit. Stop asking, stop paying these motherfuckers for jerry curls. Stop paying these motherfuckers for perms. Same shit. Stop doing it. They ain't gonna understand. Look, it's like you trying to tell people that really, number one, don't even give a fuck. Look at the Three of Cups compared to the King of Swords. You on some high level ascension shit, and you trying to talk to motherfuckers that's still stuck in the 3D. That's why you in your head about this shit. You know what I'm saying? You talking to the wrong motherfuckers. You only need to be talking to one. And that's why you confused and like that's what's blocking you. Is because you're not trusting yourself, tapping into your own shit. Trust your own intuition. G, you divine. How you gonna ask some earthlings about some divine shit, yo? Come on. That's like E.T. asking fucking Elliot about some shit on his planet, on E.T.'s planet. Elliot don't motherfucking know what the fuck going on E.T. planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pointless to talk to these motherfuckers. But this is what's blocking you. You need to start meditating, praying, whatever it is, chanting, whatever it is you do to get closer to the Father. That's what this is. You start doing that shit, all this other shit will start dying to the flesh will be a little bit easier. A little bit. And I mean a little bit as far as saying like you'll just go with the flow. It's still gonna hurt, no doubt. But you just gonna go with the flow. You ain't gonna resist it. It's not gonna be something that you know is not gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know deep down this shit's about to change any minute. Mature woman. Told you, motherfucker, you divine. Divine feminine. This is what the mature woman is to me. You can't talk to these motherfucking peons about your life. Are you crazy? And I mean, I don't mean no disrespect because this could be your family, your friends, anybody. But I'm just saying in regards to the situation, what you're going on in these heavenly places, you know what I'm saying, in these heavenly realms, you can't talk to these people about that shit. You need to find like-minded souls. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all need to hook up in the comments and shit or whatever. I don't know. I like reading y'all's comments because I feel like I'm not alone. You are not alone. Even though Michael Jackson ain't flew out in this bitch. He might. Nope. Joan Baez came out. I don't know who she is. Y'all can let me know in the comments. But look in her eyes. Every time I get this picture, I look in her eyes and it's like, it's something about her eyes. They're like deep. Like she sees things that other people don't see, right? She does. Like she sees through souls. She can see into the future. She has visions and all kind of shit. She knows her dream, all kind of shit. She got that green turquoise or jade or something. I feel like this bitch is tapped in. You know what I'm saying? And when you tapped in divine feminine, you can't ask earthly people, 3D people, right? Shout out to fucking Paige for that shit. You can't ask 3D people what should go on in your life when you've already ascended as one of the ascended masters. You know what I'm saying? They're going to confuse you. Now you torn between the flesh and the spirit. You like, well, what the fuck do I do? Fuck them. Divine feminine, fuck them. Start trusting yourself, G. That's what's blocking you. You ain't trusting yourself, what you know already. You need to start. And then you won't be so confused when these people start leaving and divine masculine ain't contacting and coming back. You just literally gonna be like, fuck it. And the shit gonna flow, right? It's gonna be like fucking sugar-free perm, right? Waves deep as Redondo Beach, right? Shit just gonna fucking flow. You ain't gonna even have to worry about that shit. Let's see what's on your mind in regards to divine masculine. What's on divine feminine's mind in regards to divine masculine? Five of Wands. See, y'all still worried about this motherfucker. Conflict. I don't know. Competition. Y'all can still be worried about these karmic hoes, all this shit. But that's going backwards, divine feminine, if you are worrying about this shit. Like I told you, God does not send confusion and conflict and all that shit in your life. He doesn't. The people around you do. You know what I'm saying? But God don't send that shit. I feel like this is still you resisting dying to the flesh, though. Dying to the possibility like, hey, I may not get my divine masculine. You're resisting it, divine feminine. This is how you feel. So you're worried about it, which is why you're going around asking all these other motherfuckers for advice about this shit. And they ain't telling you what you want to hear because you asking the wrong motherfuckers. 8 of Cups. So some of y'all walked away, which is awesome. Some of y'all still engaged in that shit. I feel like some of y'all are going back and forth. Whoever is still communicating with their divine masculine, every time you communicate with this motherfucker, it goes sour as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And the same shit ends up happening again, fucking walking away. Some of y'all just walked away from the conflict period and just didn't look back. That's how y'all feel about the divine masculine, but you feel like it's some unfinished business. It's some unsaid shit. Don't nobody like to leave no situation like that. Not no real motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't like leaving situations where they like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if we ain't gonna be cool, I still like to put nails in my coffin and shit. I don't like bodies popping out. I'll be like, all right, motherfucker, then we ain't cool. We shake on that shit. All right, then. 8 of Cups. Like, it's cool. I don't never want to talk to you again. You'll never want to talk to me. But I feel like divine feminine in regards to the divine masculine, what's on your mind is it's a lot of unfinished business, unsaid shit. That 8 of Cups is going to the Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So you still confused if this motherfucker still gonna come and offer you something. This is what's on your mind in regards to divine masculine. You wondering if he offering to somebody else, right? So this is not for everybody. But again, whoever this is for, why the fuck, right? Are you still worried about who the fuck he offering to? Gee, look at all that fucking confusion. You know what I'm saying? If he is offering, it's still to a bunch of confused ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? If he is, you know what I mean? Like, you walked away from this shit because it was already conflict. Look how messy this shit look. 5 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. That shit messy. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that stand out to me is this 8 of Cups to this Ace of Pentacles, which is, I was getting some. Getting some. That's what you need to be on, divine feminine. Going to go get that coin. Get them fucking opportunities that God is handing you that you ain't really paying attention to because you worried about who the fuck this motherfucker offering his little dang to. Shit, he offering it to a rat. Shit, that's who the fuck he offering his dang to. Divine feminine, period. We already know. If you tapped into your intuition, you know exactly what the fuck this motherfucker doing. Can you change it? Yay or nay? Because I don't think you can. If we could have changed divine masculine, we would have done that shit a long time ago. We wouldn't be fucking sitting here having this conversation, would we? So obviously we can't change this motherfucker's pork fat brain. I told y'all this motherfucker has a pork fat brain. He don't even know who the fuck he offering to. Look at this shit. He all over the fucking place. So y'all are still stuck because it just ended like boom. You know what I mean? Like nothing got cleaned up at the end. But shit, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this motherfucker come back and fix some shit with you, divine feminine. You really can't. You need to stop worrying about it. Right now, at least, G. You know what I'm saying? Come back to that shit. You know when you get ready to, say it's Thanksgiving, right? Say it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving over, everybody left and shit. It's dishes and shit, cups and plates and shit everywhere. You gotta fucking clean up this whole shit by yourself, right? You look, that's just the kitchen. You look around the house, it's cups and plates all around the motherfucking house, everything. You look at the shit, you like, okay, what do I do first, right? You gonna tackle that kitchen, right, while you got the energy? Or you gonna tackle the living room? Like, you gonna tackle the kitchen. You gonna get some shit you just gotta leave for later, right? Handle the hard shit first. The kitchen you won't clean because fuck a motherfucker might want some leftovers and I don't like coming in a dirty kitchen. That's me personally. You know what I'm saying? I clean up the living room later. I might pick up the cups, but I ain't about to clean up the living room if I just cleaned up this whole damn Thanksgiving feast bullshit by myself, right? You gotta figure out what's more important. Is it you? Right? Or is it them, divine feminine? You know what I'm saying? You are the dishes in the fucking kitchen after Thanksgiving. Divine masculine, these fake ass people are just the solo cups and, you know what I'm saying, little shit left around in the living room. It ain't that important. You come back and clean up that shit later. Get the kitchen together, G. Get the kitchen together. This divine masculine, he all over the place. This is a motherfucker that's starting the kitchen, starting the living room, starting to, you know what I'm saying? Don't never get shit finished because this shit is all over the place. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You setting the example of this shit. One on this 5 of Wands, how divine feminine is viewing or what she thinks of divine masculine right now. Yeah, it was unfinished business, right? Hangman with the temperance card came out with this 5 of Wands. This is what you thinking like, shit, I mean, I at least want to fix it or whatever. But you know what, divine feminine? I do too. I'm going to keep it 100. I do too, because it's like, it's a nagging feeling where you like, damn, motherfucker ain't talk to a motherfucker and it's just, we just going to leave it like that? Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, 8 of Cups. What choice do you have, divine feminine? What choice do you have? What you gonna do, sit there and worry yourself to death? You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker never come back and years done passed? Like, hell no, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. I'm going into my 9th month and I'm like 8 of Cups on this shit already. You know what I mean? Like, if the motherfucker do come back and let's say that I have moved on, yeah, I probably still will want to talk that shit out as far as get that shit off my chest and lay some shit to rest because now I feel better about myself and my life. So I could probably tell the motherfucker like, damn, didn't we almost have it all? Whitney Houston. But shit, Maybe I done moved on. Maybe God done blessed me so much with somebody else in my life that I ain't even gonna want the divine masculine. But yeah, I will want to fucking put some nails in that coffin. Like I said, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So all it is unfinished business, divine feminine. But you ain't got no, there's no time stamp on that shit is what I'm saying. Like you can't sit around and wait for that shit to happen, for a reunion, a union, bury the hatchet, clear the air. None of that shit. None of that shit. Each day goes by that you waiting on this shit, you wasting your own life. Because this motherfucker out here offering the rap bitches and all confused, spending his money on bullshit with this Ace of Pentacles and Seven of Cups and shit. You know what I mean? Can't save a dime, trying to flaw. He's still doing the same shit. He an earthling. He's still an earthling. If he wasn't an earthling, y'all would probably have talked already. You know what I'm saying? Or been back together, or you wouldn't be feeling the way that you feeling for this group of divine feminines that I'm picking up on. He's still bound to this planet, divine feminine. You ain't. So every time you keep taking your rocket ship and shit to come back and shit to come see what this motherfucker doing, it's fucking up your journey. You wasting fuel traveling from divine feminine planet to come back to Earth to see what this motherfucker doing. You wasting rocket fuel coming back and forth. When you should just take your rocket just all the way up and say, fuck it. You can cry on the way up, divine feminine, because I'll cry on the way up. It sucks. You know what I mean? To leave all these people. I get that shit. That shit making me sad right now while we talking about it. But fuck up. Shit. You the privileged lady. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. This is what's on your mind in regards to divine masculine. So you're wondering why he offering all these people and not you, right? Divine feminine. Why he's doing all this other shit. Like, what are you basically wondering what the fuck he doing and spending his time on, his energy, money, all that shit. But you can't, because he's still an earthling. You still got to go the fuck up. You still got to die to this fucking flesh and resurrect as this fucking magician here. You ain't got time to worry about it, divine feminine. I'm telling you. I swear, I feel like one of the worst things that happen is, like, let's say you've been worrying about divine masculine all this time. Like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Right? Let's say you leave today to go somewhere, you get in an accident, boom, right? Your life over. I hate to be so graphic, but this shit is real. This is real life, right? Boom, you die and shit. You go to heaven and shit. God's gonna be like, well, you know what I'm saying? What you been doing since I at least told you were divine feminine? Like, have you tried to change your world, help anybody, do anything, any of the assignments? Like, God is like, show me your book report, basically. Show me your book report now that you're here and you up here with me, so we can see what you've done. If all your book reports say is, I was fucking fiending and stalking and obsessing over divine masculine when I became divine feminine, I don't think God gonna be too cool with that. Wouldn't you rather just do what you need to do and then watch God bless you in this lifetime? So then when, God forbid, you do something does happen, but let's say we old women, right? We want to be old women when we die in our hundreds, 90s, hundreds. Let's put it out in the atmosphere. We're going to all die as old ladies, healthy old ladies with husbands, grandchildren, and all that shit, y'all. That's what I'm putting in the air for us today, okay? Let's say we die then God opens the book report. You got all them years of like, yeah, I did be my divine masculine. Shit didn't work out, you know what I mean? But I met a good man, had kids, grandkids, you know what I mean? Did a nonprofit organization, did some spiritual, whatever the fuck it is that you do, divine feminine. You want your book report to be thick as fuck with shit that you've done to please the Father. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that shit about divine masculine. Like I told you, that motherfucker ain't God. You know what I'm saying? If he was God, which he's not, you think this motherfucker will be confused about who he offering to if this motherfucker was on any of the platforms or any of the playing fields that you on right now? That's cool right there. You know what I'm saying? If you watching this divine masculine, say you watching them online, do all kind of shit or whatever the fuck, and you looking at him and you just shaking your head like, that's fucking clue number one that this motherfucker's still dumb. You know what I mean? And that you need to keep moving. I'm not saying that you can't be sad, angry, mad that you got to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? That you got to keep going up and shit. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you still got to keep going up. Don't fucking delay your fucking trip to divine feminine planet. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on this motherfucker to get aboard. You gonna miss the whole fucking trip, the whole fucking flight waiting on this motherfucker. Divine feminine. The whole motherfucker. You gonna miss it. Then you gonna be stuck down here with the earthlings and shit. And fuck that. I'm like Tina Marie. I've been here before. I don't want to come back. Fuck that shit. So I'm about to get this shit right in this lifetime, with or without divine masculine. Exactly. 8 of Cups to the Queen of Cups. This is how what's on your mind in regards to divine masculine. Some of y'all are like, fuck it, I'm about to go love myself. I love myself. 8 of Cups to the Queen of Cups is 9 of Cups. Get your own wish fulfillment popping for your motherfucking self, right? That's what it's all about. Shit, we came here by ourselves. We gonna leave this motherfucker by ourselves. We ain't gonna fucking be buried with divine masculine and shit. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'll never let another motherfucker be accountable for my soul. You know what I'm saying? My spirit and my soul. Those are two different things, right? Divine masculine can't be accountable for none of them motherfuckers. Can't nobody on this planet be accountable for my spirit and my soul. The same shit go for yours. So basically what I'm saying is be responsible for your own spirit and your own soul right now, divine feminine. It's not saying you can't have this divine masculine, but you have to keep moving. Let that motherfucker catch up and shit. You know what I'm saying? The man chases the woman. You know what I'm saying? You ever see those movies where the guy is like, the girl's walking with her friends and shit, and there's a guy that wants to talk to her, and she kind of looks at him and shit, and her friends laugh at the dude, and they keep walking. The dude eventually runs behind the girl like, hey, Rebecca. Like, that's what you want. Rebecca don't stand and wait for that motherfucker. She don't. She keep moving and going on with her shit. That's how it's got to be. With this 5 of Wands, this Hangman, and this Temperance card, you got the journey and the courtship. Yeah, this is how you view in the divine masculine. So you thought this shit was going to go somewhere, but it ended up sour with this 5 of Wands here. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are still stuck on where this could have gone or where it should be going or where will it, all this other shit. That's fine because you manifesting it. You know what I mean? That's why I say, get on the fucking rocket ship. You can still think about that shit. You can still manifest that shit while you on the rocket ship, divine feminine. I'm saying don't be stagnant and trying to manifest that shit because then you ain't. You picking up tools as you go up in the rocket ship like, oops, I need stars. You know what I mean? I need a cloud. I need the moon. I need meteors. You know what I mean? Like as you go up, you start collecting these tools. Number one, to better yourself. And eventually the divine masculine will meet you there or the fuck he won't. But guess what? You going the fuck up. So what? You know what I mean? It's hard to hear and y'all know y'all are like, can't fathom it. Like, but if it's my divine masculine, if you keep saying, if it's my divine masculine, then why aren't we together? You missing the whole crux of this shit, divine feminine. Divine masculine got his own fucking task that he's supposed to be doing for God. You got your own fucking task. Y'all, what they say is that the divine feminine, divine masculine were once one soul, right? They split, right? So maybe both of y'all just have the same task to do, but I didn't hear nothing about motherfuckers supposed to be being together. I didn't. If y'all do come together, that's a perk. That's dope. The two souls came together physically and spiritually, right? They got in a union. That's fucking amazing. But if they don't and shit, you still got to do your fucking part. It still don't make you none less of the 144,000, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about you. I want to be a fucking 5-star general in this shit. I don't need my divine masculine to be a 5-star general for God. I'm about to ride through this motherfucker, and anybody can get it. Who the fuck want it with lean? That's how I ride for God. When you start riding for God like that, really, I don't really even feel like divine masculine will be able to affect you like that. Like, I'm more worried about disappointing God than divine masculine. Like, some of y'all ask me, like, do you think it's okay to date while I, you know what I mean, have a divine masculine? Hell yeah, I do. Shit. If God sending you if you really divine, right, and you're doing what you're supposed to do, how you know God ain't sent you somebody else to date to, number one, get your mind off of divine masculine, to be treated well, have somebody appreciate you, treat you like the privileged lady, you know what I mean, offer you a pinnacle and give you things. Hell the fuck yeah, I would. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why not? It's the same thing. If you didn't, you turning down the same thing divine masculine doing while he turning down a blessing from God. I don't want to disappoint God. And I'm saying use discernment. Not everybody coming to you. I'm saying you should be dating and shit. But you ain't fucking stupid, divine feminine. You know what the fuck's popping. If a motherfucker calling you every day, like I just wanted to check on you, see how you were, just to say good morning, not talking about divine masculine, some other random motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be like, oh, shit, I'm fine. How are you? Motherfucker do that shit every day. Motherfucker don't want to see you at 6 o'clock at night. He want to take you to lunch at 12:30. You know he ain't trying to sleep with you at no 12:30 in the afternoon. He could be. You know what I'm saying? But I would take advantage of that. Why not have somebody treat you good? You the fucking queen and you sit on the throne. It ain't just divine masculine that's supposed to approach that motherfucker with respect. Every motherfucker's supposed to approach that shit with respect. Every motherfucker you know supposed to come at you like you on the fucking throne, divine feminine. Outsiders, motherfucking karmics, the motherfucking mailman, the cable dude, all the motherfuckers, when they see you, they need to see royalty. I don't give a fuck. So don't be surprised if other people want to take you out. Motherfucker, that's how it's supposed to be, G. That's the first sign that you really ruling your kingdom. Motherfuckers come to bring the queen gifts. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit is. So stop questioning it. You turning it down, waiting on a motherfucker who ain't even came and put his own fucking royal outfit on. Like, fuck that. Let's keep moving, yo. It's already at 30 minutes. 8 of Cups, Queen of Cups came out with this family room. It's time to do you. Self-love. I've been down so long, it looked like up to me. It's time, divine feminine. This is what's on some of y'all's mind in regards to divine masculine. So some of y'all are still stuck in where this should have gone, where it should be, how it ended, blah, 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 blah. It just ended all crazy. Like, I just feel like, you know what I mean? Like, what's up? Like, you just feel like big ass question mark. Bink, right? Big ass question mark. Oh, the fuck well, right? Some of y'all like, oh, the fuck well, what can I do about it? Let me go get this bread and get what the fuck I want to get popping, right? Some of y'all are still stuck. Some of y'all are still stuck. That's pretty much what it is. Let's put one on this. I want to put one on this privileged lady real quick. Dolly Parton. Exactly. That's my working 9 to 5. Right? Privileged lady. Put that work in on your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Dolly Parton for sure embodies the privileged lady. I was talking about Still Magnolias when I was telling y'all about her being a beautician in that other reading, but also in Still Magnolias. Remember, she was married to Butch or whatever, was that his name? And that motherfucker was so unattentive. Remember, he didn't never want to go nowhere with her, do shit with her, wasn't affectionate, just came in, got a beer, you know what I'm saying? Didn't hug her, didn't kiss her, none of that shit. It never changed who the fuck Dolly Parton was in Still Magnolias. You know what I'm saying? She was still the privileged lady. And eventually what happened? Butch fucking came around. Granted, Shelby had to die and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's going to take some traumatic ass event and shit for divine masculine to come through. I've been hearing that a lot from readers. Like, shit, motherfuckers got to lose shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like you die to the flesh, he got to die to the flesh. So you losing shit, he losing shit, divine feminine. It's just how you going to take it, what you going to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like your load is lessened pretty much. That's how the fuck I take it. I'm cool not having a gang of motherfuckers on my team. You know why? Because that's less motherfuckers saying that they helped you get where you at. That's why I'm like, the less motherfuckers I have around me, that's the less motherfuckers got to be there. Be like, well, I helped Nun do this, and I helped Cockfrost do that. No, bitch, you didn't. Remember, because you skipped out, you fake ass false person with the community card. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why God getting rid of motherfuckers. Maybe God got rid of divine masculine for you to get all your shit together, divine feminine. So when he come back, that motherfucker can't take credit for shit you did. Motherfucker can't say, I helped you with a bill. It's because of me, blah, blah. No. He can't say shit. Can't nobody say shit. That's how I want it. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want motherfucker coming up to me saying they helped me do shit. I'm not saying don't accept help from people, divine feminine, but I'm saying basically the shit that God has given you and all the gifts he's given you to get your shit together and become this grand madame. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gets the credit for that but God. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's stripping people. I wholeheartedly believe that shit, that we are alone, friends, family, or we feel alone, or he's just like moving people around. So, you know what I mean? We don't have much contact because we got work to do, G, that we are more than capable of doing it on our own. Okay? That's what we need to do. Let's see what our advice should be, divine feminine, even though I just fucking gave it and gave this long ass spiel today. Ace of Swords. This is our advice, what we need to do. Three of Swords. So we know the Ace of Swords is truth. The Three of Swords, you know what I mean? Speaking the truth, seeing it's truth, cutting through bullshit, heartbreak, all that shit is what I think this is with this Three of Swords. Not to mention this Three of Swords plus this Ace of Swords is Four of Swords with the dude laying up in the bed, healing, right? We need to heal. Still. When you die or get cut or whatever, like I said, when we die into the flesh, we will be healed. What they say, by his stripes we are healed, basically. But you got to get fucking whipped first. You know what I'm saying? How you going to heal and you ain't had no pain? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, pain makes the greatest soldiers, yo. We ain't going to be no fucking great soldiers, and we scared to get shot, scared to get hit, scared to get, you know what I'm saying? That's why, I don't know about y'all, but just as a kid and shit, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? You knew if a motherfucker was down with you if they wasn't scared to get hit. That's why I say, don't flinch, motherfucker. This is y'all not flinching. Don't flinch, divine feminine. Take them L's. Take them punches. You going to survive it. It's going to hurt. You know what I'm saying? They say time heals all wounds, but they didn't say that it removes the scars. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have scars. We got battle scars in this motherfucker. You a 5 fucking star general. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to take them blows. Them blows, high honor card. Them motherfuckers hurt, G. They hurt. But you ain't dying like that. You know what I'm saying? Take them blows. What's the advice for divine feminine? Look, boing, boing, boing. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, and the fucking Empress, okay? Get over this heartbreak. See it for what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers ain't like you. Period, divine feminine. You are one of a kind, G. It's time you start accepting that shit with the Empress card. Don't feel bad about it. Shit, I can bet you any amount of money that every queen, king, or let's just fuck the kings. We ain't talking about the motherfuckers. But let's say every queen, right, and wherever she reigns all over the world, right, Empress, whatever, they lonely as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Empress and all these queens get to go out and have a bunch of people in their circle. They're fucking separated from everybody, divine feminine, because they're fucking queen and Empress. This is something that cannot afford to be out just in the atmosphere and exposed to everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is royalty here. You have to heal. You have to heal. You have to see through people, and you have to cut this shit out. Anything that doesn't serve the empress or the fucking queen gotta fucking go, G. It don't matter who and what the fuck it is. It hurts, divine feminine. It hurts so bad, G. It hurts. Like I said, every time I talk about it, it makes me want to cry because it hurts. But you just start to see the change in yourself, though. Like, damn, I really am fucking empress. I really am fucking divine feminine. I really am fucking queen in this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the shit changes around you to where it's evident that you getting rid of these people, places, and things, right? Say, fuck all these nouns, right? That don't serve your higher good. Let's put that out there. That don't serve your higher good. Them shit's been around for a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's part of your identity and who you are and shit. But that was a part of the flesh that's dying now with the death card. You born of the spirit now, right? The empress. You know what I mean? You have to cut away the flesh. It's like you being circumcised, divine feminine. You having a circumcision right now. That's all this shit is. It's painful shit. It's painful as fuck. Nobody said it wasn't gonna be. But you'll get through it. You've been chosen. You know what I mean? You've been chosen for this task because God knew you could handle it. So fuck what they talking about. 9 of Wands, like I said, you've been chosen for this shit. You gonna take some, look, you gonna get blown the fuck up, stabbed, shot, beat, all that shit. Run the fuck over, divine feminine. Some of y'all already have, we all have. I ain't even gonna say something, we all have. In life, period. Before this divine masculine shit even started, we done all been through some shit. I done heard some of y'all stories and shit, and I'm just like, damn. You know what I mean? Lets me know y'all some strong ass bitches already, with or without these motherfuckers. The shit y'all done told me what y'all did for y'all kids and what y'all had to do, homes y'all done had to leave, and divorces and court shit, and I mean, watching motherfuckers lay up with other people that y'all know. I mean, y'all done been through some shit. Some shit. You know what I'm saying? But only the empress could walk out like this. You know what I mean? Only somebody that's divine could take all this 9 of Wands shit and walk out like this fucking empress here, right? You're going to have to take them cuts. I feel like this is you. You're going to get hurt, divine feminine. Period, G. So cry that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Cry it out and keep it moving. Put some Band-Aids on that shit, some salve, get some dissolvable stitches. Whatever the fuck you need to do, but we got a war to fight. You know what I'm saying? And the battle must be won. You know what I mean? What they say? We can lose the battle, but we got to win the war. Which one is it? I don't remember. Y'all remind me. It's the same. Win the battle. It doesn't matter if we lose the war, but win the battle. It's one or the other. Basically, I'm saying the small shit don't fucking matter. It's about the big fucking picture, which is us winning the whole motherfucking war, right? We can lose the battle, but let's win the war is what this shit is. We got to win this war. So we gonna get fucking hurt. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have some casualties in this motherfucker. We gonna end up killing some motherfuckers. Ace of Swords. We gonna end up slaughtering some motherfuckers that we thought was on our side, but we found out they ain't. Motherfucker, is you with us or is you not? You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point like shit. 20-year friendships can fucking get it. From me, Ace of Swords, I'm speaking personally as the Ghetto Nun. Them motherfuckers can get it. I don't give a fuck how long I know you. You can motherfucking get it. Because I'm empress now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really need the shit. When I look back on my life, I'm like, motherfucker, what did you really contribute? Oh, nothing? Slicing and dicing, right? You can get it. Off with they motherfucking heads. Put that shit in my satchel. Look. Devil came out with that Ace of Swords. Like I said, anything that's not serving your higher good or just you don't feel right about the divine feminine, you got that intuition, God then gave you that gift of discernment, cut that shit the fuck out. It's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all feel like it should be easy. If it's toxic, then I should be able to cut it out. No, toxic shit is like, this is like addictions and shit. This shit you love, divine feminine, that you got to cut out. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no shit that you, of course this wouldn't be no challenge, divine feminine, if it was like, say you went somewhere to a store and you got robbed at that store. It ain't no fucking big mystery why you don't go to the store no more. Motherfucker, I got robbed at that bitch. Why would I keep going back to this store? Nah, this is a store that you like going to. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never treated you wrong, but they fucking price gouge. You know what I'm saying? That's another store around the corner that charge cheaper for the same shit, but you like this store. It's closer to your house. This is this type of shit. I'm using this as an example. That's the shit you need to cut out. It don't serve your higher good, paying these motherfuckers extra money because they live close. You know what I'm saying? Save your money, invest that shit in something else. That's the shit that we got to cut out. Shit that we love. You know what I'm saying? That we've been attached to for a long ass time. That's what the advice is. That's why the shit hurt. 9 of Wands. That's why. Because it's shit that we love. It'll hurt us to cut that shit out. And it's going to hurt other people and other things. You know what I'm saying? It could be shit, jobs. It could be family members, babies, daddies, best friends. I don't give a fuck. It's something around you that you love that don't serve you. You just keeping it around. It's like a old ass coat that you love that you wore in the 8th grade and you like 37 now. Like, yeah, the coat was fly when you was 13, G, and I know you love that Carl Kanai coat. Get rid of that motherfucker. Ain't nobody wearing Carl Kanai no more. But I feel you though. But I feel why it's hard, because it's nostalgia. It's something that's been around, but what the fuck you gonna do with it, G? What you gonna do? Advice, you gonna have to cut this motherfucker too. This the divine masculine, right? Cheer. Wasn't the Queen of Cups out here? Yup. Here she is. She the one that walked away and went to go get her own shit popping with that 8 of Cups and shit in that family room. Here he is right here. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to realize, like, this motherfucker hurt you. He's one of these toxic people, divine feminine. Period, point blank. Divine masculine is. You know what I'm saying? He got to get cut too. He's fucking foreskin on your dick. Like, he got to go. He got to. That don't mean he can't come back. But shit, he got to be circumcised to come back to you. So right now, he just dick skin. Divine feminine. Ain't nothing you can do with this shit. He dick skin. You know what I'm saying? Until he gets circumcised on his own and come back to you as a freshly fucking clothed penis and shit, he ain't shit to you right now. Unfortunately, like I said, that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? 3 of Swords. That shit hurt. But how the fuck can you keep moving on when you holding on to something toxic, G? 9 of Wands. We don't even need one on the Empress because we already know what's popping with her. Yeah, shit gonna hurt with this 9 of Wands. Like I said, this fight. Some wars you gonna win, some you gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get shot, beat, stabbed. You know what I'm saying? Robbed. What they call it? Plundered. When they plundered your village, shit gonna get taken from you, shit that you love. You gonna have to take them L's, 6 of Swords, you know what I mean? And keep it moving. We fucking soldiers. We generals. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have courage. We have strength and shit. We're resilient. You know what I mean? We bounce back. We put our fucking hands in lions' mouths and shit. That's what I'm saying. Where the fuck y'all think we at, y'all? Like, they keep talking about hell, motherfucker. We in it. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think this is? If y'all really vibing on that 5D shit, we in this shit, y'all. This is where we are. You know what I mean? Right here. Look at this card. This is where we at. This all everything that tempts us, pisses us off. You know what I mean? Makes us mad. We addicted to all that shit. That's where the fuck we at. We fighting right now for our souls and our spirits. Right now. Right now. Right now. Basically. Let's put on this devil card. This is our advice. Keep fighting, divine feminine. Keep killing and fighting. And I'm using that metaphorically, right? Not literally. Keep killing this shit. Look, bad health. That makes you feel like this. It got to go. You got to save yourself, G. You know what I'm saying? Save yourself. Once you save yourself, then you can start helping other motherfuckers. You can't start helping other motherfuckers till you get yourself healthy. Your health is your wealth, G. Start cutting out all that toxic shit. That's what that came out with. The devil came out with the bad health card. Period. They got to go. Some of y'all still holding on. Joni Mitchell never lied. That just confirmed my shit. That's what just came out. That's what I always get for this card. Don't it all seem to go, and you don't know what you've got till it's gone, right? You don't even know what you got. Divine masculine don't even know what he's got. You know what I mean? This is our advice. You don't even know what you got till it's gone, basically. So basically, get rid of toxic shit, right? You get rid of all the toxic shit and you be like, damn, I feel better. I didn't even realize like I had all this self-esteem, because you don't realize what you've got till it's gone. Basically, I didn't even realize I had all these extra talents and shit. Once you start getting rid of all this damn toxic shit, it makes room. You just took out the old clothes, G, to put in the new clothes, right? That's what happens. One on the Empress real quick. Even though I said I didn't need to. Look, 5 of Pentacles. Motherfuckers want to come back to the Empress. Like I said, everybody want to fucking approach the throne. Let them motherfuckers. Let them. These are people, number one, that I feel like, number one, didn't deserve. There's going to be people coming back. Divine feminine is what I'm picking up from this. This is the advice. Once you start moving, though. Once you start fighting these fucking wars and these battles for God and shit, and getting this spiritual warfare under control, and find out what side you really fighting for. You know what I'm saying? When the war is over for that day, then you get rewarded. You get rewarded. Somebody gonna come back. It's probably a gang of people that's gonna want to come back, but they coming back fucking correct. They ain't coming back all begging and shit. And you know what I mean? With this 5 of Pentacles upright, they coming back because they know you fucking Empress. You know what I mean? And they gotta come back with some fucking respect. And hell up, bitch, be humble. Hull up, bitch. Hull up, sit down, little bitch. Right? That's how you can talk to them motherfuckers now, because you Empress. Right? I'm all about talking shit to a motherfucker. You already know. Not saying that you should, but I'm saying that's how they coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, hella humble. But that's because they didn't watch you fight this war. Ain't nobody about to question no motherfucking general. You know You know what I'm saying? No fucking admirals and lieutenants and shit. That's what the fuck we are. I don't know what the fuck they told y'all. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, that came out, reverse came out with this toiling labor. Motherfuckers about to work to be in your presence now. But you gotta get on the rocket ship and go, Divine Feminine. Let these motherfuckers trying to build their own rocket ship just to get to you. Let them. Let them. Fuck them. They supposed to. They can't, ain't no room on your rocket ship, no way. It was room for one, Divine Masculine. And guess what? He fucked up. Right? He even got left on the motherfucking tarmac and shit. So if Divine Masculine can't get on your rocket shit, damn sure none of these Five of Pentacles people, this false person people with the community card, these motherfuckers, ain't no room for him anyway. Ain't no room for him. And I'm telling you, Divine Feminine, some of these people gonna try to come back, but they gonna come back as whole different motherfuckers. They coming back with some fucking respect, right? Aretha Franklin need to come out in this bitch. That's how they gonna come back, and that's how you want them to. But you can't stick around and wait for that shit. The whole reason they respect you is because you left and showed them who the fuck was Divine Feminine, who the fuck Queen is, right? Divine Feminine, Coley fucking on. That's why they got respect. They don't respect you if you sticking around trying to be down with they ass. Fuck them motherfuckers. You got to show them how the fuck you get down on your own. You start cutting motherfuckers out for real, like for real, and stop dealing with motherfuckers on social media, texting them, driving by, like real shit, and just cut them out. You're going to be happy as fuck, Willie Nelson. But for real, they will come back and shit. I'm telling you, they're going to come back a whole nother motherfucker. Hella motherfucking positive and shit. I bet you they bring you fucking peace offerings. You know what I mean? This motherfucker brings peace offerings. Look at Willie Nelson. He don't bring nothing but peace. That's how they coming at you now. But it's only after you done fought the war, you came back, you got battle scars and shit, and they see you about your business. Like Russell Crowe in Gladiator. Remember he came as, well, first he was Mark, whatever the fuck his name was. I can't remember. Before he got captured. Then he got captured, right? He became a slave for that dude. Then he had to fight his way. He had to fight all them battles and shit. And then he became the fucking gladiator and was like worldwide known in Rome. Well, how you worldwide known in Rome? Known in Rome, you know what I mean? As the great gladiator. He was fucking over, what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix, who was supposed to be the great emperor, right? But shit, Russell Crowe had to get, he fought, you know what I mean? Had to get beat, punished, slapped up, you know what I mean? Like lived in a cage, was treated all bad and shit, even though he knew he was divine. That's a perfect example of somebody who knew they were divine, came from some shit and is like, I'm supposed to be the motherfucking ruler and shit. He was supposed to become the ruler, remember? And then Joaquin Phoenix fucked it all up, killed the dad, did all that shady shit. That's how he got caught in the first place. They killed Russell Crowe's family in the Gladiator, all that shit, which was my whole point. Fool had to die to the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Russell Crowe, that old fucking motherfucker who was fighting the first time, you know what I'm saying? When he was a great ruler, and he was, what was he, like the lieutenant of the army or one of the captains of the army of Caesar's army before Joaquin Phoenix? Then he got captured, right? So he died to the flesh. Then he rose again as the great gladiator. That's how he rose again. So, I mean, shit, you got to go through shit. I hope that story made sense for y'all who have seen the Gladiator, but y'all know the story. That's how that shit go. Ain't none of this shit easy. Ain't none of that motherfucker lost his whole family. Like I said, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Cry that shit out, Divine Feminine. If you ain't cried it out, then that's a problem too. You know what I'm saying? It's crying to me is like part of acceptance. You know what I'm saying? To me. So yeah, I've cried about this shit because it's sad to leave motherfuckers behind. But shit, tomorrow's a new day and it's cleansing to get rid of people. Even Divine Masculine. For now, G. At least for now. You know what I'm saying? We got, Lord willing, more days to get this shit right. But in the meantime, if we don't, let's do this shit right now for us. Because we only going to be held accountable for us and what we do in this lifetime. So God forbid anything happen to us between now and shit tonight. You know what I mean? And we sitting here wondering what the fuck going on with Divine Masculine. God be done put some baby powder in his hand and slap the shit out of your ass when you get up there. Like, I know the fuck you didn't come up here thinking you was going to get into heaven. Divine Masculine ain't got no heaven. He gonna be like, bitch, go to Divine Masculine's heaven. Because that's who the fuck you was thinking about and praying to the whole motherfucking time. Bitch, you weren't talking to me. I hate for God to do me like that, y'all. And that's what it's all about. Hokey pokey, right? All right, Divine Feminine, that's been your vitamin pill pack, okay? That's what I'm gonna name this shit, the vitamin pill pack, because we need that boost, G. We need it. Whatever it is, I need y'all to find a chant, okay? I personally do Hebrew, but it don't have to be. Come up with something, a little haiku, Divine Feminine. You know what a haiku is, H-A-I-K-U. Look that shit up. It's a real small like poem or like a little mantra, but make up your own. Don't take nothing off the line, whatever. It ain't got to rhyme or none of that shit, y'all. Come up with a haiku that you say to yourself every day, even if you got to like numb your heart and Kyo. Everybody saw What's love got to do? I mean, yeah. No, what's love got to do with it? Yeah. When Tina Turner turned to Buddhism and shit. Not saying you got to do that, but come up with something that you chant to yourself constantly, right? That lifts you up. Even when you start to feel bad, you'll chant that shit. Whatever it is, it could be like, I don't even know. I can't even tell you because you got to make up your own. 2 sentences, 1 sentence, few words, whatever the fuck it is that will lift you up every time you start to feel low about having to cut motherfuckers off or motherfuckers cutting you off or however it goes. Start chanting that shit. Focus on it. That's part of your meditation process. Eventually you will see that shit start to change, G. I promise. I promise you will. Anyway, Divine Feminine, that's been your reading, girl. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. I never did get to say thank you for like damn near all the 7,000 subscribers, everybody that booked with me or that's still booking with me. That's why I'm so damn backed up with my YouTube readings and shit. But thank you, y'all. I appreciate and love y'all so much for it. You didn't have to do it, but you did. And I'm so appreciative. I'm going to keep saying it. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank you. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends, and info, for private readings will be below the video. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.